coaches, there's a time where you come back in and there's always a little bit of trepidation. It's a new campaign. And you wonder, how the lads are going to come back in terms of enthusiasm, but they're as excited and as expectant as we are. So less anxiety, more anticipation about what we could do.
How are you, all right?
Yeah, really nice to see you again.
Stay around there. No. Pull trigger! Come on! Beat rock! Whoa! It's high! 55.7 centimeters! What? Give me one more!
Not that flat.
I'm elite! So when Gus moans about his trainers now, he's just very slow. Yeah. 54.6. But we have our first elite CMJ!
The two new coaches have had to drive their respective organisations in the past from my position, so understanding how you bring a group together and what motivates and what drives a group on a weekly basis for 11 months of the year, so they're bringing that kind of experience with a more in-depth knowledge of specific areas, breakdown and set piece with Marco and the attack with Joey. So they're more than just specialist coaches, these guys. Not only that, they're taking demotions to be able to be part of the organisation. And so I guess their aspirations go beyond just their roles right now, like they want to develop themselves, and with that kind of desire to get better, to improve, you kind of take people with you.
Yeah, I think for me as a head coach, the most important thing is the methodology we're applying to the team. So that was probably the biggest shift. Not really actually the technical side, how we do the small things. I think we have very good coaches and very experienced. And the team is in a good place already. But it was just try to find a methodology where we can become a more adaptable team that can find solutions on the run, during games. And obviously we want to try to get better the way we do things.
On discipline, when you're blowing, make sure you do it. Keep going tight. Get your chin up, Bambo. Jump, get up. What do you get, Toombs? Hey? Oh shit. Ernie, what do you get? 459. That's pretty good, isn't it? What did you do last year? 505 when you got back?
No, just under 4.
Did you? Under 5?
Under 5.
What about you show pony? Him with the back seat? Good lad, beautiful.
Objective is to pin your partner on his back. Obviously the other objective is to not get him on your back.
I'm going to try to stress you now, but it's going to require you to stress yourself. So I want you to have that ability to push yourself. It's going to be, we're going to hold our breath and you're going to do some squats. And you're going to do as many squats as you can whilst holding your breath, which is going to feel hard. You're going to want to breathe quite quickly. And there's like fear centers in your brain don't like you holding your breath and making yourself suffocate because they think you're going to die. But no one's going to die, I promise you that. So take a normal breath in and out. Out. Pinch your nose. And then start squatting. 10 is terrible. 20 is slightly better than terrible. 40, 50, 60 is good. Unless you've just done a Bronco. Keep going, keep going, keep going. When you feel like you got to breathe in, Yeah, and then when you do breathe in, notice how you feel, notice how you want to breathe. Notice what happens, so, good, keep going lads.
Die flats.
There we go.
Die flats.
If we were to come to huddle, talking is controlled exhalations. So if you're a communicator, you've got to be the best guy at breathing so that you can communicate clearly.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, breath. Control. Nice.
We're trying to just go wide straight away, alright? Not forget the importance, like rugby's about going forward. Let's get on the front foot before we do that, yeah?
We shouldn't be getting caught out on those games and not being in the 20.
Yeah.
Every try should be 2 points. No, same defensively. That should not be happening. We're running second, walking first. We have to run first.
The increased communication, the doing away of the perceived barriers of hierarchy and authority is something that we set out from the first meeting. From a coaching methodology, you know, with these guys coming in, I didn't want the coaches who had been here for a few years to assume any position, you know, like I say, of authority, or and I didn't want those guys coming in and wanting or needing, feeling the need to take too much of the reins. I wanted us to communicate as a coaching group, as peers, and so we're able to challenge and push and support each other. And then vicariously, by association, I put that to the players. And if we're going to shorten the gap of experience and knowledge and expertise from these real senior players to these younger players, whilst these internationals are away, because those are the guys that normally bridge the gap, then could we lean into each other more by way of almost reverse tutoring, if you will. So getting the younger boys to try and educate and push the more senior players who have already have all that knowledge, like in the bank, so to speak. So it's been intentional from the coaching department through the players, and something that I think everyone's enjoying at the moment.
We should be so enthused that we get a chance to connect and work together for something that we tried in the season.
Straight back!
Fine.
Push.
We just spoke to us once. What are we expecting for the scrum? It is something we're going to lean into in that game. It is one of our strengths. So we have to be excited about it. Let's make sure whenever we get the chance again, we get it. Okay.
2, 3. Right, boy. Just say a number.
I just have to correct you there. It's Jacques. Jacques. I don't think he's too precious, but he did mention it, so I'll figure I'll try and help everyone whilst I keep reminding myself how to say his name. Look, he comes with like a lot of pedigree, doesn't he, and cutting experience, good history with the Duprees, so it's not like he's coming in here with no mates, and he's some character. You know, if he doesn't agree with it, there's something he'll tell you. But his consistency of application to even the small technical things, which we're working a lot on at the moment at the start of pre-season, is exemplary. Like he does everything. Does everything right, you know, and as if, like, just if we're doing line-up lifts, as if we're prepping for a final or semi-final, his intensity to get that little detail right is evident just from watching him over the last 8 days. Again, it sets a really good example for the lads who might have been there for a while and don't want to bother with some of the smaller details because they think it's in there, or the young lads who need an example to see how it's done. Like he's both of those things.
I make music. Alright boys, 9 seconds on, 8 seconds off, 15 rounds. You're going to do 5 rounds at each station. So 5 row, 5 ski, 5 bike. and try and keep your heart rate in the orange.
He's some athlete, isn't he? He's a power athlete. The quicker we can get him settled and feeling like this is his new home, we'll see more out of him. But I've been massively impressed with his openness and his understanding, his self-awareness as a 22-year-old. Like it's probably one of the most mature 22-year-olds I've met.
And in the comms, like Ernie said, it's going to be loud, it's going to be buzzy, I don't care who you are. First year, new boy, it doesn't matter. Everyone can talk. I would have a huge buzz about the session, okay? Eyes up, good body language. And in.
I mean, Marius Law's been brilliant. I know he's a new signing, but his consistency of how he trains every day is great to see. Rob Dupree, heard off my brother how good a pro he is, but when you see it in the flesh, along with flats, people like that is brilliant. And then in the forwards, you've got like Ernie, been really impressive. Look, there's a load more I could name. It's just, as a collective, I've been so impressed with the intensity and the work ethic of everyone. You can tell, you know, while they've been successful for the last few years, making semi-finals, etc., and finals. It's just a given here, you know, and then obviously the togetherness of the squad. You know, there's a lot of consistency in the recruitment and who's still here. So, like I say, just a big family feel, which you know, it goes a long way on the pitch. That.
Right, welcome to today's training vlog.
Oh, go on, General.
We're gonna win. Here he is, the nicest man in world rugby. To me. Complaining. Johnny, how many brownies would you have? I think maybe 2. Tom Curtis had at least 10, but he's still got abs like an Adonis. Say hey to the vlog, boys. Today's training vlog. How are we feeling? Blues are about to get dished up. Big session. Beds, say hi to the training vlog. Oh, wait, hold still. 3, 2, is a video. Got him. Just using up all the SD card. Say hi to the vlog, boys. Here he is, Prince Charming. Here he is, the veteran. Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. Hey guys. Flat, say hi to the vlog.
Boys, I think we took a step up. Ernie asked us to finish on a high. Finish us before we blocked on a high. I think we did that, lads. Great session, honestly. We're in a great spot, boys. We're miles ahead of where we were this time last year, I think. Okay. Really, really good, boys. Happy with that. I think we can all be happy with the intent and effort over the last 4 weeks. Really good. Everyone goes.
Lovely!
Give me 3 words to describe the style of play that you want to try and implement. 3 words that would describe what you're trying to bring in.
About next season in 3 words.
I think you're going to see a very dynamic pack. In the past, where we might have been physical and you know, set piece dominant, I think you get all those. So to dynamic, I think is a better word than just power.
Fast, passionate, and adaptable.
I think we're going to have a dangerous back line. You see that through the summer tours, the back 3, we've got all international players with Marius coming in and Ricky in the form he's been in. 40, so a dynamic pack with a dangerous back line.
The difference of what we'll be going after is at the line, the execution of that.
What's your third word? I like you have one word at the line. At the line, now that's your 3 words.
I'm sure you're going to see an improvement in our rugby smarts. Like we're developing into not just a one-dimensional team, but a team that can win in many different ways. So smart, dynamic and dangerous.